In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Zoho CRM email parser. The email parser is quite a good feature. Basically what it does is it will take an email, possibly generated by a web form, and it will take the data in that email, parse it, and add it as either a contact or a lead or account in Zoho CRM. So quite often with a web form on your website or on a landing page, you get an email confirmation. Well, you can get a special email address, a special Zoho CRM email address, and on the back end of your website, you can put that email address in. So when you get the form notification, it's sent to that email address as well. And then Zoho will pass the data in that email and then automatically add it as a lead or a contact in the CRM. So it's especially useful with sort of legacy systems that possibly you can't connect using something like Zapier. So I'll walk you through how you get it set up. So we go to Settings, Email, and then at the top here you'll see there's a tab called Email Parser. So if we click on that, and we can create our first parser. So we'll give it a name, let's say website. And we'll add the data as a lead. Okay, so we're going to, we can set this up in a number of ways. You can either send an example email to the parser, and that way you can get the data in there and work out which fields go where. But I'm going to use the second method, copy and pasting the email content into the CRM. So I'll click that. Right, now I need to go and find an email, and it needs to be the email that comes from the website with the data. So if we go over to my email client, this is an example web form that's on our site, and the data that I want to capture is this here. So first name, last name, hotel, PMS, and email. So I'm just going to copy that, then go back to Zoho CRM and paste that in. And then click Pass. Okay, so it's read the data and it's identified the 5 fields that are there, and then our job now is just to map them to the fields in the CRM. So first name, last name, hotel, I think we'll put that to company, PMS system, I think we've got a field for that. Yep, PMS system. And then email, email's already found email, so that's great. So we click next. Now, it's also going to ask you if you want to update other fields that aren't displayed in the email. So for example, if you've got some mandatory fields, or you want to enter the lead source, that's where you can do it here. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll do a couple of things. We'll set the business type to hotel, and we will also add a lead source so we know where this lead has come from. Lead source and website inquiry, that's good enough. And then we assign the owner of this. So if you've got multiple people in your organization using the CRM, you can select which people you want this lead to go to. So this is just a demo account that I'm using at the moment. So I'll just put myself in there and click next. Now it's asking for the email address of the origin. So this is the from address in the email. So if we just go back to my mail client, and it's come via Webflow, so it's that address there. We'll copy that, paste that in, add it, and now we should be good to go. Let's press save. Okay, it says it's been successful. So this is the email address I was talking about earlier. This is the special Zoho CRM email address. So we need to take that address and we need to use it in the back end of our website. So let's do that now. Let me go. So our website is hosted with Webflow, and Webflow have got quite a simple feature here. Any form on our website, we can get it forwarded to multiple email addresses. So what we're going to do is add that address to this field. Now, it may be slightly different if you're using a different website hosting provider or a different landing page builder, but here we can separate email addresses with a comma. So we've got the first one, which is just our generic sales address, and then we've got the second one, which is the special Zoho CRM address. Okay, so I will click Save Changes. That says it's been saved. I don't know if I need to republish it, but I'll republish it just to be safe. Okay, that's been published successfully. So now if we go to the website, I'll just refresh the page. And if I scroll to the bottom, we've got the form here. So let me just put in some data. Okay, so that form has been submitted. So we should receive an email confirmation from Webflow saying that a customer has submitted a form, and then that lead should automatically be in Zoho CRM. So let's just see if we've received that yet. So back in the CRM, if we go to leads, we'll see that this top lead here is the data that we entered in the website. So yeah, that all works. So yeah, it's a good feature. I mean, it's not something that I'd be using necessarily for the example I've just given you, because they're probably better ways to do it. If there isn't a direct integration or a webhook, you can use Zapier to get the data into the CRM, which is probably a more elegant solution. But for sort of legacy systems or any app really that generates an email confirmation, it's a good way to get data into the CRM without having to manually enter it. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.